Hello again, and a blessed Easter season to all of you. Today, I want to talk about what it means for the Spirit to fall on us. In the first reading of this Sunday, the sixth Sunday of Easter, we hear Philip going to Samaria, a new village, a new place for Christ's word to be heard. And Philip realizes the people are getting excited. They're really excited. There's a message of hope here. Death has been overcome by life, and Christ has risen. Yet the difficulty is, and he makes this observation, notice he says, the Spirit has not fallen upon them yet. In other words, no one has laid hands on them. No one has baptized them. Have you ever thought about the Spirit falling upon you? Now, I assume we've all been baptized, and that energy never dies. In fact, it gets us into eternity. So what can we explore about the Spirit falling upon us? First of all, it's a matter of will. It's a matter of wanting the Spirit of Christ to move within us and around us and through us. That's very important. And it's important that the Spirit falling upon us can happen in various places, in various times. You may be working in a garden. You may be arranging some potted plants in the home. You may be cleaning your home. You may be sitting and praying, reading the scriptures. You may be in a conversation with someone, and your wisdom is so important. There are countless moments when the Spirit falls upon us if we are open to acting. Now, it's very important where the Spirit comes from, when the Spirit is with us, how the Spirit works. I can't describe that, but you can when you think about the ways in which, wow, the Lord must have really been here. I have some questions I'd like to share with you. And they're questions that hopefully will open up the meaning of the Spirit falling upon us. You realize when you hear the words getting through to someone, usually we get through to someone when we ask the right question. Now I understand. So a question like, what motivates you when you get up in the morning? What is it that gets you going? What crosses your mind? And to whom? To whom do you turn for help? To whom do you turn for guidance or comfort? The Spirit is falling upon you. Do you find support in Jesus' words, in his actions, or the actions of his disciples like Philip in Samaria? Do you think that Jesus will draw closer to you if you ask him? If you ask him? Do you want to share yourself with those with whom you live and love? Does Jesus feel the same way towards you? He wants to share himself with you more and more every day. Is there a sign in your home that tells you that God dwells there, that you live in a house church? If Jesus had stayed with the apostles and not ascended into heaven, do you think the apostles would have acted on his mission, go out and proclaim the good news to the world? Do you think Jesus had to actually leave physically to let this happen? As you are quarantined in your home, and it's been over 60 days, what are you thinking about? What do you realize? Have things gotten different? Have they gotten better? Has my behaviors changed? If you live alone, is there someone to whom you need to call? That's the way the Spirit falls upon you, reaching out to someone else. What does your spouse need right now? Have you asked him? Have you asked her? That's the meaning of the Spirit falling upon us. So as we continue to celebrate the season of Easter, it's a season of surprises if we are open to letting the Spirit fall upon us. That's my prayer for you. Have a blessed Easter season.